Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Earlier this season, it was Sacramento who came out on top in the last matchup against the Denver Nuggets. That one gave them some daylight in the season series. They lead 2-1 coming into this one.
And they were so efficient in that game offensively, guys. The passing was dynamic, shot making, really good flow to their offense.
Well, they played a very intelligent game of basketball, Steve, and those two things go hand in hand.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Sacramento, Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Stauskas is the 2 with Gay playing small forward. And it's Fry in at the point. Here's Hickson. After Rudy Gay's puck, Hickson kicks to Chandler. Gay with the block. Fry with the ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspenders.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet. Layup, just gift wrapped right there. And he had a clear path to the basket. Well, Denver in the post-Melo years has been a collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
Now, here's Fry. Right now averaging 15 points a game. 5 on the clock. And again, it's Rudy Gay.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
And here's a foul. Trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Dallas. Chandler kicks to Fareed. Off target with the jump hook.
That was not pretty good. He got to make it out. That's not his range.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Here's Landry. Drops in the layup for 2. Landry's got his first points of the night.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
And Lawson with the drive. Can't hit from 12. The Kings leading. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Fry, and that one's good. Here's a Flalo, averaging 12 points a game. Lawson outside. Tries from 7, and he can't bank that one in. Now Gabe. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Cousins. Flalo pulls it in. The Nuggets trailed by 4.
You know, one thing you like about Aaron Flalo, he's an outstanding post-up player for the guard. 6'5", he's got a real knack for scoring with his back to the bucket.
Looks like the defense kind of backed off and then he took advantage.
Here's Fry, and he gets the bucket. Fry's got 6 points. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And for a Flalo, Steve, right around the top 5 in efficiency in the post in the entire NBA last season.
Yeah, and his sweet spot really extends on the court, not just from the post, but all the way to the corners. He loves to work the baseline.
And now the Nuggets break.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Wilson Chandler, a versatile forward, Steve, in his 7th season out of the ball.
I like him, Kevin. I mean, strong enough to play inside, quick enough to guard on the perimeter, and then he's got that 3-point range on the shot. So, very versatile player.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Mozgov, he's checked in for Hickson. Following comes in for Fareed. Andy Foy, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Robinson is subbed in for Ty Lawson.
Wilson Chandler, 2 seasons now removed from hip surgery, showing no ill effect last season. He started at the small forward spot in place of the injury. was not.
Now here's McLemore, averaging 6 points per contest. Nuggets have gone 5-9 from the field here in the first. Here's Foy. Again, the Nuggets score.
What you like about Chandler, an inside-out scoring threat and some explosive finishing around the rim, too. His shooting range that stretches out beyond the arc. I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, but just lost his focus.
Foy with it, picked up by Collison. Gallinari wide open. Again, the Nuggets score.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Outside Collison. He kicks it to Fry. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. 9 points for the Wizard.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Robinson passes to Gallinari. Robinson kicks to Foy. Osgood, great positioning on the putback.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Now, here's Fry. 9 points in the game so far. Protected by Mostrom. And Cousins gets it to go. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Robinson left side. 2 on the clock. Shot is off. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Swallow comes in for Gallinari. And it's Foy in for Robinson. Sacramento also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Landry. Stauskas comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's the Wizard in for Jason Terry. They've got Hickson. Austin out there with 4. Then there's Kenneth Fareed. And it's a Flello in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Chandler comes in for Ty Lawson. And McLemore, he's checked in for Sacramento. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Thunder was superb. He ended with 16 points and added a couple of rebounds with that. You really couldn't point to too many things he did wrong in what was a complete performance from him, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game, or has it taken a toll physically?
I think it just depends on the individual, Kevin. It probably depends on how he's feeling physically overall. But usually a guy who has a big night like that, it's going to carry over. Just the confidence and carry to the next game.
Yeah, I would not disagree with you there, Steve. There's something about confidence in this game that really fuels you and energizes you. Perform well, and you feel like you can do it again and again and again.
And the Kings making a change here. Collison's out there. Fry, good.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Here's Foy. Drops it in from 11 feet. Foy's got the lead up to 12 now for Denver. There's a minute left here in the second. Outside Collison. McLemore with the screen for Collison. Six to shoot. Mozgov's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Foy with it, picked up by Collison. Andy Foy is on the way. A follow outside. That is good. Aflalo's got his second basket of the game.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
kicks to Fry. He dishes it to Cousins. Feeds it to Fry. Oh, look out.
Wow. Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that.
And so that's the end of the first half. Nuggets lead by 12.
Hey guys, settle down for a second.
Wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
How about Ty Lawson in this one? 13 points and 1 steal.
On the court right now for the Kings, Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Stauskas is the 2 with Gabe playing small forward, and it's Fry in at the point. Lawson, this is Dixon. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
He hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Here's Fry. 15 points in the game. Here's Gabe. The offensive rebound. Passes it to Stauskas. Now, here's Fry. Cousins, the pass to Gabe. Back to Cousins. Kicks it to Fry. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Over in the corner, Chandler. He's looking for Hickson and finds him. On the way to Flalo. Shoots from the right block. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Landry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Stauskas, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points in the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road, maybe something happened around.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the strike added him
A chance to check out the numbers for Aaron Aflalo. Recent weeks have been really kind to his game. He's put forth some solid performances. He's putting up 14 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
Lawson outside.
Their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Steve, Kenneth Reed really raised in the game. There's so many great stories when he was young. He was challenged by his family in so many ways on the basketball.
Yeah, the story goes that his father once dunked on him and said, "Never let anybody do that on you again." And apparently his mother told him that he'd never pass him the ball unless he was tough enough to go get the rebound. So, tough love, but apparently it worked.
Hickson kicks to Aflalo. Goes up with a strike. Again, the Nuggets score.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. He got their offense cooking.
Fry with the ball. Now Lawson defending. And Fry kicks to Cousins. Landry trying to get open. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to 11 points with that bucket from Cousins.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Lawson sets a streak for a follow. Lawson outside. Screen by Fareed. And Lawson with the drive. Fareed dishes to Lawson. Rejected by Fry. And now here comes Gade leading the break from the sideline. Let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin. Nate Robinson can be must-see TV when his game is on. When he gets it going, he can take over a game, and his coach knows exactly that. As Coach Shaw said, he can get hot at any time. He's a streaky player, and when he's on a good streak, he's as good as anybody in the league. A welcome spark up the bench for this club, guys.
He always wants to take the big shots, Doris. It's just who he is. With the screen on Chandler. There's the screen. Out to the right wing. And here's Fry for three. And that is good. Fry's got 20.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Here's Collison. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From the stripe. That misses. Would have counted had it. And Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our station. Some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for shooters, as you well know, huge.
Yeah, no question.
Gallo and Fareed at the forwards. Doyle is out there with Nate Robinson, and it's McGee in the center position. Group on the floor for Denver. Here's Foy. Great D that time from Fry. The Kings trailed by 17. And he gets the bucket. Fry's got 9 points here in the second half.
How huge has he been, giving his team the lift?
Without his work offensively, Steve, I don't know where they'd be. Shooting at great efficiency. I don't think they'd have a chance without him.
Ford. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
And Fry kicks to Collison. Here's Cousins. Again, Sacramento. Robinson with it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Here's Thompson. Picks it out to Gay. Here's Cousins. Almost, but it rolls out. The Nuggets leading by 15. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Swallow comes in for Andy Ford. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Nate Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gay. He sinks the 11-footer.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been brutal here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Hickson kicks to Gallinari. He's it up and in off the pretty assist. Gallinari's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score.
Here's Fry, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about some great numbers for the Wizards. 22 points. He's got 2 baskets from out in 3-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him to shoot more of those. So look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Gallinari. Carl Landry's checked in for Sacramento. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Los Lawson kicks to Hickson. And Lawson, here we go. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Fry passes to Leonard. No good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Lawson with it. Now guarded by Fry. Lets it go from 13. The shot's good from Lawson. Lawson's got 19 points.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Fry dishes to Cousins. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. 6 to shoot. Fry, that's for 2. Nice jump shot. Good. Fry's got 13 points in the second half. Denver leading by 15. Lawson outside. Chandler a screen. Lawson drives in. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Ty Lawson, the former 18th overall pick back in 2009. Super quick. Athletic point guard who looks to push the pace. He's been the perfect fit in the Nuggets up-tempo offense.
And Lawson, really the engine for the Nuggets offense.
Yeah, he combines aggressiveness with really good decision-making, Kevin. Terrific in the pick and roll, and he's the player that makes them tick offensively.
High inside. Lawson defending. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. The feed to Chandler. Lawson outside. Now Hickson inside. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, the ability to close. You really have to give it up for Denver.
And Clark, we got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Well, basket after basket, they were in attack mode all game long.
And so they'll check in for Denver. Then for the Kings, Jeff Adrian comes in for Carl Landry. And it's the Wizard in for Sessions. Now, here's Fry. Tight defense on him. Outside Terry. Shot. No good. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Dallas. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Broke loose. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. And Fry kicks to Holland. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam,